But Jupiter is big. Scientists don't know how many moons Jupiter has. Some say 15, some maybe say 23, some say 13. Scientists don't know exactly how many moons Jupiter has. But we have one, our moon, 480,000 miles above the Earth is our moon, which oscillates 28.9 days for us to get one moon. It goes around the Earth. That is the moon, very small one, the Earth. Jupiter has many. How big is Jupiter compared to the Earth? If you take the Earth, it will fit inside Jupiter 1,400 times with some room to spare. That is how big Jupiter is. Huge. Now that we know how big Jupiter is, how big is the sun? Our sun, how big is it? Let's suppose the Accra Stadium, where we play the game, the pitch. Let's suppose it's the sun. Jupiter will be one basketball in that pitch. So how many basketballs would you need to fill inside the sun? The sun is nowhere. Jupiter, nowhere to be seen. But the sun is huge. That's why Allah begins to the end. The only surah that ends with H-E, the end. That is the only surah. Because most of the materials needed to create the sun is helium and hydrogen. 70% helium, 11% hydrogen with a few materials also. He represents helium and hydrogen. Maybe that is why. Maybe Allah wants us to think the sun is not small. Okay, now that we know the sun is huge and everything, let's compare the sun with the galaxy that we belong to. We belong to a galaxy called Milky Way Galaxy. The Milky Way Galaxy is where we belong. There are over 300 billion other suns in the Milky Way Galaxy. So, how are we going to find our sun in the galaxy? How? Not on the sun. How would you find Jupiter? How would you find our planet inside the galaxy? How? How would you find Africa? How would you find Ghana? How would you find Accra? How would you find UPS? Only way, man, how? It's big. Our neighbor galaxy is called Galaxy Andromeda MX. It is 3.5 light years away. We can't even measure on Earth. Light year. Light year. Each light year is 6 trillion miles. So our neighbor galaxy is 3.5 light years. So 3.5 times 6 trillion, whatever number you have, is the distance between our neighbor. Our neighbor. Then we have clusters. Clusters are one collection of, like a grape, not a bunch of grapes. It contains galaxies. Each one is galaxy. Then we have supercluster, which also contain other clusters. Then we have the primordial. No wonder Allah said, Wama, you can't quantify Allah. You can't know Allah's power. You can't quantify Allah. Okay, you can't give Allah, 80 over 70. You can. وَمَا قَدَّرَ اللَّهُ حَقَّ قَدَرِهِ وَالْأَرْضُ جَمِيعًا قَبْضَتْهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ وَالسَّمَاوَاتُ مَطْوِيَّاتٌ بِيَمِينِهِ سُبْحَانَهُ وَتَعَالَى عَمَّا يُشْرِكُونَ. Heaven and earth, the galaxy of this nation, Allah said, يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ it will be in Allah's right hand. Not Yamin wa Shima. Matwiyatun biyamini. Then Allah Himself is subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now I understand if you do shirk to Allah. Now I understand very well. Understanding the universe make me to understand if you do shirk, Allah said, do not forgive you. It's like you live in Ghana, you went to school in Ghana, you educated in Ghana, you have everything, whatever, and then you steal Ghana's information, classified information, you give it to you're supposed to be killed. Yeah. That's treason. That is treason. In Islam, it's shirk. Your father educated you, give you everything. Now that you have PhD, you see your father coming because he's villager and you're so shabby and you don't want to identify yourself and you identify somebody else. That is also shirk to a lesser degree. That's what Allah said. Allah will never forgive anyone who do shirk. But Imam Tantawi, he said Allah can forgive you if you do shirk. If before you die, you seek Allah's forgiveness, Allah will forgive you. But if you don't seek Allah's forgiveness, Allah said, Inna Allah la yakfiru an yushrika bihi wa yakfiru ma duna dhalika liman yasha. Brothers of Islam, the bottom line of what I'm trying to say is education. Educate yourself. We refuse to read. Allah said, Ikra uzillah. Allah said, Ikra uzillah. See how they use you and me as a punching bag, as a doormat. Every little thing, all the Muslims, uneducated. Uneducated, we pour everything. Why is it that we're taking the vaccine? It is not too late. All we need to do is to rise up to the challenge of education. Read. The Messenger said, Khayrukum man ta'allama al-Quran wa 'allama. The best amongst you is he who learns the Quran and teaches it. The best amongst you. The Messenger said, knowledge is the lost property of the believer. Go look for it, even if it's with the unbeliever, because you deserve it more than the unbeliever. Knowledge. He said, he said, should I tell you those who will dwell in the heaven? He said, behold, the knowledge seekers. Seek knowledge. You walk with your knowledge, man. When I was coming from Nigeria a few days ago, whatever information that Allah put in my head, you know what I said with Mohammed, can we wear your knowledge, please? So you take tariff duty on it. No, you sleep with it, you travel with it, you go to the bathroom with it, you do everything with it, it is in your head. But try to get material. Get luggage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's stop. Open this, open that, open this. Knowledge is power. All the things that you see, it will dissipate. It will go. It will just leave you. You are on this planet, worship Allah. Worship is not half down salah. I know. Interaction with your brother. Smile with your brother. Forgive your brother. Give general amnesty. Don't put it in your heart. No, let it go. Why would you fight and fuss when indeed you are leaving this planet willingly or unwillingly? You will leave it for your life or not. Only thing you educate yourself and educate your wife, educate your children. Give the women education. We have seen what the world is going. Chaos. Because the men are educated. They are controlling the world. Let's give the women a chance. Yeah, I know. They like emotion. It's good. Let's see what they can do. But we have destroyed the world. That's why someone came to Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, after worshiping Allah, who else should I give my attention to? The messenger said, your mother. Who else? Your mother. Who else? Your mother. Who else? The fourth down. With hesitation, the messenger said, your dad. Let's do it mathematically. The women have 75%, and we have 25%. Man, we got a problem, the men. We got 25%, we got 75%. According to Rasul. So we will need to rise up to the challenge and do something. I brought my books outside, Islam and Science, Volume 1, Islam and Christianity, Volume 1, and then I have 99 reasons why Jesus Christ is not God. And in fact, this book was banned in Seattle, Washington for some time. Why? Because many people buy it, they read, and they realize the information is there. They don't know about it. Now they do some research. So the government got a lot of Seattle, Washington State, he banned the book. When he banned the book, people try to buy it more. They want to see what is it that they banned. And then when they realize they're buying the book, they say, okay, we've lifted the ban. Just so nobody will buy. But it has gone down to the books are outside. A lot of you of this school, Sheikh, I want to be like you, Sheikh, I want to be, Sheikh, I will tell you exactly what Sheikh Didat said. So Sheikh Didat said, I want to be like you, say you cannot be like me. There's no way you will be like me because I'm unique. Allah created me alone. Is there any other Didat? No, so how are you going to be like me? Allah created you unique too. What you don't have to do is that read, study, and research, and then you'll be better than me. Somebody else will see you. Or then that's how Islam progresses. So try to build your own claim. You know, may Allah make this for you. May Allah protect you and guide you. Those of you who are in education, ask Allah to give you wisdom to understand and disseminate whatever you learn. Those of us who are looking for a job, Allah will ask you to give us a job and give us a job that is so, good and beneficial for us. Those of you who are sick, ask Allah that Allah should give them health. Those of you who are in health, we ask Allah to increase more health. Our women, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give them that power to continue their way of life, with their hijab, the boyfriend, the insinuation, the look, that will give them that kind of look. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give them that power to continue. Allah bring power, mercy in this country, the rulers of this country, ask Allah to give them the wisdom to steer this country with justice and equity so that everybody will benefit. Allah will we ask you to make Islam superior to everything. Allah will ask you to give us exactly whatever we want in our hearts. Allah will ask you, you are the one that knows very well. You created us and you know exactly what we want. Allah will ask you to make it easy for each and every Muslim because of the Ramadan is coming. Make sure we use it as a stepping stone to make the most of the Ramadan. The blessing that is coming this Ramadan is more than the one that came last year. The blessing of last year is more than the last 2 years. The blessing that will come next year will be better than this one that is coming. That is the time that Allah does His budget. Do your budget 10 million. Next year is 10, 20, 50 million. That's it progresses. So the Ramadan is the center of our attention. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم ربنا اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. اللهم ربنا اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم. اللهم اغفر اللهم ارحم اللهم استجب جل برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى كل الملائكة المقربين وعلى عباد الله الصالحين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. قال الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. ولذكر الله تعالى أعلى وأعز وأجل وأتم وأفضل وأقيموا الصلاة عليه.